Okay, quick question. If you bite into a bright red strawberry, does it taste red? Like, if you closed your eyes, could you guess its color just from flavor? Sounds ridiculous, right? But guess what? Some people actually experience this. Their brains mash up senses like a cosmic smoothie. Today we're diving into the deliciously weird world of cross-sensory perception, where colors have flavors, sounds have shapes, and your brain is basically a DJ mixing senses it wasn't supposed to. Let's go. First, what is this phenomenon? It's called synesthesia, a fancy word for when your senses throw a crossover episode. Most of us experience senses separately. Sight here, taste there, like a well-behaved buffet line. But for synesthetes, it's more like a potluck, where everything spills together. For them, the number 7 might always taste like peanut butter, or a trumpet sound spiky. Scientists think it happens because their brain's sensory wires got crossed in the factory, like if your Wi-Fi router started dispensing orange juice. Now, before you panic, no, you probably don't have this. Only about 4% of people do. The rest of us just think we taste colors when we eat a neon blue slushie and our tongues turn into a Smurf crime scene. That's just food dye, Karen. So why does this happen? Blame your brain's shortcuts. Normally, your senses work in teams to help you survive. For example, the smell of coffee plus its bitter taste. This is coffee, not poison. But in synesthetes, those teams are overachievers. When they hear music, their brain's color center barges in like, I help too, and suddenly, a C sharp is forest green. The wild part, this isn't just poetic nonsense. Brain scans show that when a synesthete hears a sound, their visual cortex lights up like someone turned on the disco lights in the wrong room. Some researchers think we're all born with this crossover potential, but most of us lose it as we grow up. So synesthetes are basically adults who kept their baby brain superpowers. Jealous? Same. Now I know what you're thinking. Can I train myself to taste rainbows? Short answer, not really. You can't force your brain to suddenly think, Wednesday tastes like tacos. But there's a sneaky workaround called cross-modal associations where culture and memory link senses for everyone. For example, why does mint flavor feel cool even at room temperature? Because your brain links it to actual cold things, like ice. Or why do we think lemonade tastes yellow? Because we've been trained by a lifetime of yellow-labeled sour drinks. So no, you're not synesthetic, you've just been gaslit by marketing. Thanks, capitalism. To blow your mind further, here are real examples from synesthetes. One person said chicken tastes pointy, like eating a geometry test. Another sees time as a 3D spiral, take that, linear clocks, and my personal favorite, someone's alarm clock sounds like a literal brick hitting their head. Brutal but accurate. Meanwhile, the rest of us struggle to remember if we left the stove on. So, can you really taste colors? For most of us, no. But for synesthetes, the world is a full-on psychedelic buffet. And honestly, it makes me wonder what other sensory mashups we're missing out on. Maybe in the future we'll all download synesthesia like a brain app. Until then, let me know in the comments. If you could taste one color, which would it be? I'd pick purple. It's gotta taste like grape soda mixed with royalty. And hey, if you enjoyed this flavor of science, hit like, subscribe, and I'll keep serving up weird facts. Until next time, keep your senses suspicious.